Hey everyone! Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into some American habits that leave the rest of the world absolutely stunned. You know, here in America, we like to think of ourselves as pretty normal, but sometimes we forget that the rest of the world doesn't necessarily operate the same way. So, get ready to have your mind blown as we explore 5 American habits that make people from other countries raise an eyebrow, scratch their heads, and say, "What in the world are these Americans doing? Let's get started." First up, let's talk about tipping. It's a small gesture that can make a big difference. Now, I know what you're thinking. Tipping? What's so strange about that? It seems straightforward, right? Well, my friend, in many parts of the world, tipping isn't just expected, it's practically mandatory, but the customs can vary widely. You see, in America, we have this whole system where restaurant servers and bartenders rely on tips to make a living wage. It's not just a bonus, it's their bread and butter. So if you're used to dining in a place where the service charge is included in the bill, brace yourself. The final amount might surprise you. Because in the US of A, forgetting to tip your server is like forgetting to wear pants to a job interview. It's just not a good look. It's more than just a social faux pas. It can genuinely affect someone's livelihood. So next time you're out, remember to factor in that extra 15 to 20% for good service. It's a small price to pay for a positive dining experience and a happy server. Next up, we're tackling a topic that's near and dear to my heart and my stomach: portion sizes. It's something that can make or break a dining experience, and it's fascinating to see how it varies across the globe. Now, I'm a big fan of a good meal, but even I have to admit that American portion sizes can be a bit out of control. It's almost like a challenge to see how much food can fit on one plate. Seriously, you order a plate of pasta in Italy. It's a reasonable amount of food. It's just enough to satisfy your hunger without making you feel like you need a nap afterward. You order a plate of pasta in America, it's like they dumped the entire contents of the pot on your plate. It's almost comical how much food you get. And don't even get me started on the drinks. The sizes are just as exaggerated as the meals. We've got sodas the size of small children, and it's not just the sodas, and coffees that could fuel a rocket launch. It's like everything is supersized to the extreme. It's no wonder people are often shocked when they see the portion sizes here for the first time. Alright, moving on to something a little less stomach-churning: American friendliness. It's a phenomenon that can be both heartwarming and bewildering at the same time. Now, I like to think of myself as a pretty approachable guy, but even I've been caught off guard by the sheer exuberance of American strangers. It's like everyone is on a mission to make a new friend every day. You walk down the street and someone you've never met smiles and says, "Hi, how are you?" It's almost as if there's an unspoken rule to greet everyone you pass by. You're waiting in line for coffee and the person next to you strikes up a conversation about the weather. Before you know it, you're discussing weekend plans and favorite coffee blends. It's enough to make even the most extroverted person want to crawl under a rock. The constant social interaction can be overwhelming, especially if you're not used to it. But hey, at least we're trying to be friendly, right? In a world where kindness can sometimes feel in short supply, maybe a little extra friendliness isn't such a bad thing after all. Okay, buckle up folks, because we're about to delve into the wild world of American drive-thrus. Now I know what you're thinking. Drive-thrus? What's so shocking about those? Well, my friend, in America we take drive-thrus to a whole new level. Sure, we've got your standard fast food joints and coffee shops with drive-thru windows, but we also have drive-thru pharmacies, banks, liquor stores. Heck, I even saw a sign for a drive-thru wedding chapel once. In America, if it can be sold, it can probably be sold through a drive-thru window. Last but not least, let's talk about something that's both refreshing and perplexing: America's love affair with ice. Seriously, we Americans are obsessed with ice. We put it in our water, our soda, our juice. Heck, we even put it in our beer. And don't even get me started on iced coffee. Now, I enjoy a cold drink as much as the next person, but I've always wondered why we feel the need to fill our glasses to the brim with ice. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know in the comments which American habit surprised you the most. Who knows, maybe we'll even make a part 2 with even more bizarre American customs. Until next time, stay curious, my friends.